Do we choose A, B, or C, right? No. Learn to A.
You're on, so.
Wait!
Start rambling.
What's your name? Start with that.
My name is Anayely, and this is Emmy. Smile.
What? Okay, Mr. R wanted us to learn something from his 4th period chemistry class. The following concepts from the first 12 chapters of our chemistry book. This is not an inclusive list, but my selection of concepts from each chapter that I will remember.
Okay, chapter 1, the universe. To study the universe, chemists gather data from afar and analyze matter that is brought back to Earth. Chapter 2, we chose extensive and intensive properties. An extensive property is a property that depends on an amount of matter in a sample. An intensive property is the property that depends on the type of matter in the sample, not the amount of matter. Chapter 3, measuring with SI units. The 5 SI base units commonly used by chemists are meter, kilogram, Kelvin in the second, and mole ratio. Chapter 4, size of atom. Despite their small size, individual atoms are observable with instruments such as a scanning tunneling microscope. And Chapter 5, quantum mechanical model. The quantum mechanical model determines the allowed energies an electron can have and how likely it is to find the electron in various locations around the nucleus. Chapter 6, what are the periodic trends? The trends are ionization energy, ionic size, and electronegativity. The trends that exist among these properties can be explained by variations in atomic structures.
Chapter 7, octet rule. Atoms of metals tend to lose their valence electrons, leaving a complete octet in the next lowest energy level. Atoms of some nonmetals tend to gain electrons or to share electrons with another nonmetal to achieve a complete octet. Chapter 8, molecular formula. A molecular formula shows how many atoms of each element a molecule contains. Chapter 9, polyatomic ions. The names of most polyatomic ions, anions end in I or A. Chapter 10, measuring matter. You often measure the amount of something by one of 3 different methods. They are by count, mass, and volume. Chapter 11, catalyst. A catalyst is a substance that speeds up the reaction but is not used up in the reaction. Chapter 12, mole ratio. In chemical calculations, mole ratios are used to convert between moles of reactants and moles of product, between moles of reactants or between moles of product.
Yeah!